PlayerUnknown'S Battlegrounds is a survival battle royale type shooter that was released on Steam on March 23, 2017. The game is in early access and is being developed by Bluehole Inc. PlayerUnknown, aka Brendan Green, is co-developing PlayerUnknown'S Battlegrounds, as he previously worked on and created the Battle Royale game modes for Arma and H1Z1. Deciding to take the genre to the next level, he's intent on creating the most widely diverse and robust experience possible, or at least that's what it claims on the Steam page. But with players now able to get their hands on it, how does it live up to the hype? Well, to put it bluntly, it's a hell of a lot of fun. 100 players jump out of a plane onto an 8x8 kilometer island where they must find gear, weapons, and armor to survive. The goal? Be the last one breathing. Each match takes about 30 minutes to complete, and as time moves on, an ever-shrinking kill zone forces players to one small location to duke it out. But be warned, if you die, that's it for you. No respawning, no second chances, win or lose. That's it. Visually, the game looks pretty nice, but suffers from a similar fate a few other games have when built with Unreal Engine 4. Performance and stabilization are not the strongest and most reliable aspects of the game. Even with settings lowered down to a minimum, my GTX 1070 has a tough time maintaining a constant 60 frames per second. Frequent lag spikes, stuttering, and questionable hit detection, and on a rare occasion full-on freezes and crashes. All of this unfortunately is to be expected from an early access game, and I can only hope that with time the issues will be addressed and fixed rather promptly. There's a nice array of rifles, pistols, shotguns, and melee weapons to find throughout the massive map, and let me tell you, the guns feel and sound amazing in this game. In fact, I'd say the sound design in Battlegrounds is second to none, whether it's the sounds of tires braking on dry dirt or distant gunshots that help you indicate which direction its source came from. It all adds to a fantastic and well-immersed experience. PlayerUnknown'S Battlegrounds hits an interesting mark with myself. During its height, it offers adrenaline-filled, pulse-pounding moments that are reminiscent of standoffs in other survival games such as DayZ.
Just hold the alt, that way you don't turn.
Dude, shoot him, knives! Shoot him, he's right there, shoot him!
Oh my god.
He's right there! Don't shoot him, Dick knife. Wait, don't shoot him.
What the fuck is going on? You guys make my blood pressure rise.
Casey's like losing it. Don't move down.
I think if you were actually there, you'd need new underwear hardcore.
My heart is going to explode.
That was the craziest thing ever.
They were heading right for me.
But considering the length of each match, even if you lose your first encounter in Battlegrounds, you'll likely not feel burned or angry, because after all, shooting on sight is what the game is centered around, and when you do inevitably die, you'll have only lost a few minutes versus the hours or even days that it takes in a game like DayZ to become fully kitted out and prepared for battle. Right now, Battlegrounds has only one map with two different weather settings, clear and thunderstorming. I hope in the future we will see either new maps or perhaps more weather effects such as snow or even fog. But right now there isn't much content in the game at all. One map, one game mode with no mutators, and a very slim character customization aspect. Each battle you complete will award you with BP, which you can save up and spend on chests that will give you some, if not minor, cosmetic items that you can attach to your character. With little actual rewards for doing well in the game, it comes down to whether or not you like the game enough to keep playing, and if you decide that trying to be the lone survivor is reward enough in itself. Being that the game is still extremely early on in its development, I'm quite surprised with how well put together the game appears and feels. Sure, it has its share of issues, but none of which so far have put me off the game. When one match ends, I'm eagerly anticipating the next one. I think it should also be noted that the game supports solo play, duo play for you and a buddy, and a squad mechanic for you and 3 others. And in the future, the squad mechanic should allow up to 5 players in a squad instead of the current 4. Personally, I find the game to be much more fun and lively when you team up with your friends. as solo play is more intense, but squads are more dynamic as you work together to best your opponents. I hope you enjoyed my review for PlayerUnknown'S Battlegrounds. If you did, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to stay up to date with my latest videos and reviews. Well, until next time guys.